Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Enshrouded. I'm the Radio Man 03. It's awesome to have you along. Boom, our new entranceway. Worked on this during the stream today. Thanks for everybody who was there. What is it, 9 to 11 a.m. Arizona time, Monday through Friday right now is when I'm streaming on YouTube. So I'll have a schedule. I'll have a few scheduled for next week, and you guys will be able to find those if you want to. They are posted on my channel under the live section there. You can find the streams there in their entirety. Had a little rough start on this morning's stream, but it worked out in the end, and we were just fine. So we finished the columns, and we put the roof onto what is again going to be our new entryway. I've been mining this rock out for all of its resources. So this is going to be the new entryway. We'll figure out how we're going to do it. Probably some kind of a staircase or... Well, I don't know that I want staircases. Like I said, I think I want to avoid staircases. So I'm going to figure out where to put these guys right here. We need one more for the front. I had another one here. There it is. I'm going to take this one back and put that one out front. And up here, we were just kind of working out what I'm going to do up here. So this is Balthazar's pad right here for his alchemy. We're going to have the alchemy stuff up here. We're going to have some fun with some of the blocks. We've got those bone blocks and things like that. So we're going to give him a place that looks magical. And so hopefully the columns leading into here gives you the sense that there is a bit of, sorcery going on with those big columns with the blue lines, and then we're going to add a little more to those columns too. They're not finished by any means. But then up here I thought we'll do some smaller pillars that lead up to what will be the roof on this. And I think we still have a little ways to go. Yeah, you can see the orange line up there. So we've got quite a distance. We could go all the way up to here still. So we're good to go in terms of distance. So this will go eventually into the mountain, and once we get into the mountain, it's going to open up, and it's going to open up all the way down to ground level here. Let's zip back over there, and let's go back down to here. If we'll have our entranceway right here, not if, we are going to have our entranceway right here. It will be smaller pillars like we have up above that will frame out this doorway, and this will just be open because we don't have a big giant door as of yet that I know of to fill in something like that. So we'll come in, there'll be a staircase right about here, and we'll pop off up here. This will be the height I dug. I was a little too ambitious down here with the digging, excuse me. A little too ambitious with the digging down here, so we'll have to fill some of this in. And basically when we come out of here, which, downstairs goes to the storage room, upstairs goes to the smithy. Then I'm thinking about doing a secret door here, and we'll have access to it from inside here. So from now on, when we come home, we're going to be coming in our front door here that we're working on at the moment. And then this doorway down here is going to go away. Or maybe I could turn that into a secret door as well, some kind of a secret door down here. But I want to do a courtyard down here with this. A staircase fits perfectly into this right here, so I may have to do a little adjusting with this block right here. I may remove this one and put my stairs in right here because they would fit perfectly, and we'd come up and we'd actually plop off right up here. I could do the stair here. This is where I had it going originally. Well, I kind of had it here. But anyways, we'll figure it out. And there'll be a courtyard down here with plants and flowers and all that good stuff in this area. I was expecting to take this out and remove it completely and then do just the stone wall there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. We'll leave it open. That's just it. We could do whatever we want. And then this will all change, of course. This is going to change. We'll leave this right where it is, and we'll work around it and figure out how to incorporate it just where it is. I'm not moving it. I'm not doing nothing with it. It's going to stay right there. And we'll figure out what we're going to do. We'll figure out what we're going to do. But these are my massive columns that I wanted holding up Balthazar's alchemy place up above. And that's going to be great. And then we're going to go down to the floor piece right here as we go in. So we've got a little bit of an indent, some depth going on up there. And we'll probably hang maybe, I don't know, we could probably hang some chandeliers or something down from there and give this place a whole really kind of cool light. At night right now, it glows kind of a misty blue in here. It's pretty freaking awesome. Pretty awesome. So that is where we're at with that. Just going to get to the quickest workbench I can find here. You know what? I need to go downstairs anyways. I got stuff to drop off. So we're not going to build this episode. What I wanted to do in today's episode, because we've done some adventuring, but we haven't done, I feel like, some of the bigger adventures. I did the last Spire, the Revelwood Spire, on the stream. So there is another Spire over here that I've opened up. I've seen it, but I've not been in it. Where is it? Over here. So I'm thinking about going over to this ancient spire right here and, you know, taking a look at it. Can I set this waypoint? Yeah, see, I can't actually go there because I've not conquered that spire yet. So I would like to actually do that today. If we could start here and kind of work our way over there, that would be fantastic. That's really kind of a nasty place, isn't it? It's got all kinds of, there should be plenty of ways to get around here, though, without having to get dirty. I think. I feel like we're starting low, right? We're supposed to be up above here, and when we get across, pretty easy to that. Well, anyways, that's the goal, is to get to that ancient spire. We'll do what we have to do to get there. It looks like I could travel through here pretty easy, too. We'll just keep track of the map and do that. But that's my goal today, is to go climb that spire with you guys in the video, the episode today, and have some fun with that. And don't worry, there's plenty more building to come. I'm just now starting to get my feet wet in it and starting to kind of understand some of the stuff. But by no means am I good at it yet. That's for sure. But there is just so many amazing things you can do. It's incredible. Now, I did have one thing happen that I'll bring to you guys' attention and see if you know anything about it. I had placed like this ivy block right here, the dirt. We looked at that, how you grow the ivy on some of these blocks, and if you have dirt in your hotbar or in your inventory and you've got your hammer, boom, you know, you can place dirt, and sometimes that ivy pops out. I had several of those in here, and they have disappeared. They disappeared, but the pieces of dirt were still sitting here, so I'm not quite sure what happened, and I'm going to be willing to try it again because it looked really nice having some ivy in some of these little nooks and crannies and stuff as you walked through here. So we'll try it again and see. I think it might be a bug, or maybe it just dies over time. This was the last piece I put in during the stream today, so I'm going to see how that little piece does right there. And then we've got the blue lights going up each of these towers. We're going to add a few more blue lights in here. I've got an idea on how to make these pop just a little bit more, so it's going to be fun. And then we'll be done with these pillars, and we'll just be able to work on getting inside. So yeah, again, once we get inside here, we'll dig out, and we're going to hollow this out up to Balthazar's place. So we have what is going to be our great hall as we enter here, okay? That's the idea. All right, give me a second. I've got to dump off my inventory, which I can actually go this way now. I got to dump off my inventory and put some tonics and stuff in my inventory. Hey, everybody. Hello. I've decided not to go after her cooking pot just yet, for the sole fact that I feel like it's in an area that I'm not equipped to really do. I don't think I'm equipped to do the place that she wants me to go to. It seems like it's a little farther along than I am actually in the game. So I don't kind of like that idea. So I'm going to kind of hang back a little bit, and we're going to do some building and work on the base and have some fun with that. I thought that would be good because I feel like we've gotten plenty of blocks opened up to us now that we can do that. Boink, and there you go. Oop, shift, sorry. There's another 100. Thank you for the wish. Kiss on the cheek, maybe? No. Okay. All right, I'll be back. We're going to head out the door here in just a second, and we're going to... Oh, I wanted to show you these too. I made the barrels, and I made one of the boxes with the carpenter and the table saw. It was they are just so really awesome, aren't they? Nice to have these kind of decorations to have in your base. It'd be cool if we could use them for storage You can't. They're decorations, but they sure do look nice. I think it's great. Our rest buff is currently at 37 minutes, which is pretty sweet. All right, now I'm going to take a break. I'll come back, and we will head out the door. I'm going to just check my inventory one more time. And away we go. Friday episode. Hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing fantastic. It is awesome to have you along. Map. I need to actually mark this and set a waypoint. There we go. Awesome. Look at the size of that sword. That is nuts, huh? Oh. I did not obviously block in time. Map. Let's make sure we pay attention to this very closely. Okay, so I need to go over here and cross over at this area. Over here, it looks like. Looks maybe there's a bridge over here. Is that what I'm seeing? Well, we can activate this. Activate this. Off to a great start. Oh, here we go. What's this here? Take the road. Take the road. Wise man once said in the comments, the roads will take you everywhere. I think most everywhere, right? Most everywhere? Are there any places that you guys have found that are off the beaten path that do not have a road going to them? Let me know. Oh, man. So, you guys asked me about Nightingale. I am going to look at Nightingale. It almost looks like this, really. In a sense. What's this right here? Is this a spider nest? Oh my god, radio, you just threw a bomb. Golly, man. See, there it is. There it is. Didn't even check to see if I had my pick in my hand. I just threw. Idiot. Absolute idiot. We got bunnies. I'm also going to be looking... I need a good source for that blue stone, that glowstone. I need a good spot for that. Well, it's not bad. We got the... I thought I was so worried about getting here, but there's a nice path cutting all the way through this shroud to get you right here. Awesome. Give me the honey. I eat the honey for the stamina. I love these worn out staircases. It's just, you know, you can build this stuff at your house, you know, because you could add and remove stuff. Now, how they're getting all the ivy in here, I don't know. Because maybe they're, you know what, maybe what they're doing is that's what stone is that right there that this ivy's growing very heavily in? Right, there's some kind of stone right there. I think it's the, not the rough cut. I can't remember what it's called. I'd have to look. Ancient Spire, Low Meadows. There's a mushroom hanging out for dear life in that shroud over there. Or maybe the shroud has gone far enough away that it's... Oh my god, look at that. I bet this opens up some desert locations, huh? We met up with, like, no enemies. All the way here. It's crazy. Let's take a walk around it. Well, once we're inside, right? So there's not much we can do about it. It's dark, it's dark. Oh, alright. Oh, what have you put in the comments? You're teaching your kid to look up. You're teaching this kid to look up too. I forget to look up. That was, is this another pathway out of here, huh? To, looks like an old Old house and stuff over there. There is something up there, I think. It's hard to tell. Figures I'd get here at night, huh? It looks like there might be something up there, but I would imagine we have to fly to it, right? Okay, let's investigate this here spire. This block is beautiful, isn't it? Look at this trim right here. It's very ornate. Looks like gears, you know? Lots of gears, like, well, it's this here, right? Hello. Hello, Spire. Zoink. Here we go, folks. Up we go. Upsa-daisy. Who's ready to get loot and conquer a spire? It's me. I'm ready. Hold on. Okay. Just need to stay with my initial here, this here right here. What I should do is put a second pickaxe on number 2. Oh, look at that. Those stairs are nice, huh? So I noticed that the folks that Tomb Raider have remastered the first three games are coming out as remastered later this month, which I thought was kind of cool. Oh. Okay. Zappy lights, zappy lights. Whoosha! Give me that. Okay, alright, inventory. Let's do this. It's so hard for me to remember hit B for inventory. There we go. Is there anything else down here for us? I see the zappy lights going by, but I don't see anything else. Oh, you can't just hop back. Oh, well, hold on. Look up. There we go. Okay, I pushed some buttons. Now, what did I activate or deactivate when I did that? Oh, I can't believe, did I not take damage? I did not take damage on that. I don't know how that happened. Oh, here we go. I opened this door. Gotcha. Gotcha. I guess I did have to backtrack. All right. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. I think we did it, right? I don't know that these guys are here really worth breaking. I think this is just some stone, right? I guess if you had to build a campfire, you have access to stone. Be my guess on that right there. Lots of water. I've not really had to go to a well to get water, have you guys? I just seem like I get enough. I don't know. Maybe I'm lucky. And shaboosh. I guess maybe I'm not crafting as much either. That's starting to change though. Sip my coffee. Fresh, hot coffee. Deliciousness. Hey, if you're enjoying the episode, hit the like button, right? Of course, it's right there. That little thing. Just takes a second. Oh man, there's a bunch of loot in there. That's nice. I like that. I like loot. Oop, there's some salt. Okay, so we've got something in the ground here. It looks like it's broken because there's chunks of stone on it. I still ran over it. You never know. Oh boy. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna turn that. I'm gonna hit that, and these guys are gonna fire up, aren't they? All right. So easy peasy. Go ahead. Yeah, we knew it. Oh, I see how this works. Okay, I should have looked first. I thought they were all going to go up at once. They got me. They got me. Those funny guys. Whoa, that is some barrels, huh? These are some barrels. Nice. Oh, you guys were telling me in the comments that when I'm blowing stuff up with those bombs, I'm not getting... It's destroying all the material. Oh, I guess I get all those if I... Okay. I don't have to jump up there to do that. I thought it was like the barrels, maybe. That, yeah, I'm just blowing stuff up. I'm not actually getting anything for it, so I need to stop doing that. Especially if I'm out for the loot, right? So thanks for the tip on that one. I kind of noticed that I wasn't getting the books. I always thought I had like a ton of books, you know? But then I found out I didn't. I'm going to put you up here. I can't eat this, right? Boom. I can't eat it. There we go. That doesn't open. This one does open. Did I do everything I need to do in here? We got a light here. I got a button in there. Okay, so I need to go turn. I need to turn that on. I need to turn that on. So we need to go upstairs and figure out how to turn those on. Anyways, I thought that was kind of cool. I was a big Tomb Raider fan. Back in the PlayStation days, I think I mentioned I still have my copies of those games. You know? And, yeah, Lara Croft was near and dear to my heart. I had many adventures with her. Prince of Persia 2. There was only one that I played. I didn't play the super animated one. I played the more realistic looking one, and I just love that game to death. We got another balcony here to go take a look at. The Shroud is looking especially evil tonight. Yuck. I thought that for sure that would open that door. I'm missing something obvious. I'm quite aware of that. I've got a portal here, but I feel like I've got a whole side of the room that's just not been done. Did I open the door on the other side or something? That's a pretty block too, right there, huh? That's a nice one. Okay, I opened... There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, that's the one I came in on. That's the one that we activated. So I need to go back right over here, huh? It's this one here? Is this right? No, I question. I question myself on this one. No, yeah, we're good. I can get turned around so easily. Oh, this is interesting. What do we have here? Well, well, well. I see something to swing. I see a swing bar up there, but I don't see a grapple bar anywhere. Yeah, see the swing? I can see the swing one. Whew. That did not work. As you can tell. Okay, this is an interesting puzzle here. You know what? I've not been out all these doors yet. Let me try one of these other doors here real quick. We've been out this one, but not the other one, right? Okay, I was hoping maybe this was the answer to our problem here. I could stand over... Is it really as easy as me just having to go stand over here? Oh my god, I thought I had to do all kinds of magic tricks to get over there. Jeez. Well, you got me on that one. I just spent a bunch of time trying to jump that. I'm sure I left a little bit of it in. Oh my god. All I had to do was run across the room. Well, there you go. Radio moments. Oh, that's actually pretty hot. That causes some damage, doesn't it, when I jumped over it? I didn't realize it did that before. You can see we're taking a little bit of damage there. Alright, we are climbing upwards. We need to make sure we reboost our stamina. I could probably just take a stamina elixir. Okay, so we had one of these yesterday. You guys say that one might be broken? Oh, maybe it is broken. Because, yeah, see? I thought we had to get somebody to die on it or something else, but it is supposed to open, and then we're supposed to be able to shoot the target. Okay, so I did do it right. Thank God it wasn't me. There's one thing. There's one thing. It wasn't my fault. Oh, thank goodness. One quest out of all the stuff we've done so far has got a boo-boo in it. A boo-boo is what we call it, right? A boo-boo. A glitch. A boo-boo. No big deal. Thank you for the potions. Zippity-doo-dah-day bump. There we go. That's what I was trying to do from down below. You just can't get the swing. You can't get the swing that you need. Honey. Oh, it was a little pot of honey. That has turned off all of our stuff. Up we go. Yeehaw! New location charter. One marker added. Oh, we have made it to the tippy top. The tippy top. Oh, could have been here, I'm going to say a few minutes ago. I didn't probably try, I don't know. I tried pretty hard to do something the game was like, no, you just come over here and get to this door. Oh, man. I got nothing out of those. Oh. Commune with the flame. Ah, the flame. The low meadows are drenched in sickness, flooded with bile and bitterness. Fight back the shroud and unveil the peaceful glades lost beneath. Boundless wilds of untold beauty lie hidden under the decay. It'd be kind of cool is when you beat the game, this red river, this river that was a river, becomes water again. That would be cool. It's right there. It's right down there. That'd be kind of cool, huh? Waterfalls and stuff again. Okay, so let's finish picking at this. What else do we have up here, loot-wise? I think we've gotten all of it. Let's not stop. I think we're good to go there. All right, good. So what opened up on the map? Okay, so we have a Shroud route over here somewhere, right there. The Vuka ceremony is very close by. That's all within flying distance now of us, which I'm wondering if maybe I could take... That's where we started. I wonder if I could take this home one. Now that we have this here, I don't know that there's much reason to go to these camps because there's nothing there. We have the saline quarry, which is something I've not gone back to take a look at and see what it even is. That's, yeah. I've not been to this location, actually. I went by it, but I didn't stop at it. Maybe I should go over there and take a look. I think you guys mentioned that that might be a good place to go. I've never visited that. It's a lot of bug guts. It's a lot of guts. I'm just wondering, do they just keep spawning out of these nests? Do I need to destroy them in order to get them to stop spawning in them? I'm thinking maybe that's the case, huh? I think that's the case here. Otherwise, they just keep spawning bugs. Take it! Axe to the face! Yeah! Yeah, it seems like that is the case. You know what works really great for these guys is the wand. I gotta say, it's the best. Zoink! Zoink! There we go. There we go. Now he's... Nope! Oh, he's cooking with fire now. He's cooking with some gas. Don't even think about touching me. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, whoa. A bunch of things just went down below there. That was weird. I don't know what the heck that was, but that was something. Can I get up and out of the Shroud for a second? Up on one of these towers here? It doesn't look like that one's got any kind of a hook to it or anything like that, huh? This one might have it over here, though. Okay, I think if you get rid of those... here, another one. Lots of dudes. Lots and lots of bugs. Okay, there's a salt mine right here. Perfect. Oh, where are they coming from now? Let's do some digging. Let's see what's back here. The earth is shaking a little bit here. What does it mean? I don't know about this being a very easy spot to come get salt, though, really. Having to deal with all the bugs every time, I don't think I like it. But it's good to come here and see what this place is. I did not know what this place was. Like I said, you go by these places, sometimes you go by them and you say, oh, we'll come back and look at this at a later time, and then you just never do. Because you're off on new stuff, you know? Oh, I was kind of hoping this would get me just high enough to be out of the shroud. Just high enough to just, you know, after a while, I can't, it doesn't take me long before I just can't stand being in here. You know, short intervals for sure for me. Oh, dang it, you puss bucket! I thought I got rid of you. I guess oh, look at that. That did not help my shroud level there. So we got more salt right here. I see that, but I don't know. This seems like a lot of work. A lot of things to be killing constantly. Yeah, ugh. It's miserable. I didn't find any of that blue stone, though. So I could say I've been to the saline quarry. What I don't have is access to the blue stone. The glowing stone. People say there's some right around here, and I'm trying to remember. I know for sure we found some, which would be going back in the shroud, but right up in here we should have that spider's nest that should have it in it. I'm thinking about going out and getting some of that because I don't have a lot left. Look at that. There is something way over there yet wait, that's the spire we just did, right? Yeah, that's the spire we just did. It looks so much farther away on the map than what it is in here when we're looking at it, right? It looks so much farther away. Morwena? Yeah, we've been to all these places. Okay, I'm going to go home and drop off another round of loot here. Blue rock, where are you? I just kind of bumped into it. I'll have to look back at the video and see where it was, or you guys can tell me where it is. Does this sit here? No, this is the one with this is the broken puzzle, huh? This is the broken puzzle. This is the one that had the broken puzzle. Okay, so this is not... We stopped here yesterday, but it's not what we were doing. We were looking for the amber. Need to be careful running around here because there's holes with that fire stuff down the bottom of them. There's one of those shrieker gals. Seven minutes on our shroud. Thought I heard somebody running up behind me. Ooh, there's a bunch of these blue flowers out here. I don't remember that yesterday at all. Well, yeah, this is nowhere where I was. I am heading back. I would like to get out of here now. I really would. I'd like to get out of here now. That's about enough Shroud for me for one day. I could take the Shroud in small doses. And then I just gotta get out of here. The doom and gloom. The odd voices. The somber music. Oh, and it's lifted. The weight is lifted. Only to walk out to a pig. That didn't go too bad. What do they have in their little den? Anything interesting? Human bones. Well, I went bust on the blue rock hunt, which is not unusual for me. You know, it was somewhere down here. I knew this was the location for the amber, but then we wound up finding the blue stone too. At least I believe I was down here when we found that blue stone as well. I'm going to chop this mushroom down because it's very different from the other ones that we've seen. It seems like it is. Shroud liquid. It's like just a. It's like a. Well, that's a decent amount right there. We got a bunch actually. That actually gave me a decent amount of that. What does this guy give? He's got to be good for some serious wood. This is a big tree. 2, 4, 6, 8. About 8. Whew, get me out of there. Okay, I'm going to mess with one of these guys because I have never killed one before. I want to know what it's like to kill one of these guys. I want to see what he does. I think he's going to take off, but whatever. Let's give it a shot. I need to know what he is. And for me, I guess that means I got to kill it. Come on now. I'm just looking for a little place to go jump up there and stand. There we go. Perfect. Where's our mushroom friend? Oh, he's got those little puffy things on him. Gross. What the heck is that? 3 mushrooms and a spore. That seemed like a lot of work for that, didn't it? Well, now we know. Oh, look at this beautiful forest right here, huh? Amazing. You guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, I'd love it if you took just a second. Oh, look at this. Chamomile seedling. That's the first one we found of those. I was just thinking about those the other day, and there it is right in front of me. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share. I am the Radio Man 03. I want you to have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time. Nettle.